So we go over here to the shape tool. It looks like a little square. Grab your shape. I'm going to do a circle. And let's see, I have white. We can just make it a different color. We'll just do green. Like a mid-green, not too dark, not too light. Hold shift. Drag it out so it stays symmetrical. Now that we have our shape, we want to take the, well, there's two ways of doing it. You can do it with a hard edge and keep the stroke on, but that will give it a way more chiseled look. And if you want it to be a more subtle, more realistic, I know I understand it's not going to be realistic, but it can either look like, well, I'll just do both and we can check them out instead of me having to explain it. So I want, okay, oops, go back. Okay, so I have my green circle. I want to turn the stroke off. Take the same circle. Actually, we want to darken it a little bit. We'll go one more step down on green. Okay, so we Control or Command C, Command V. You have this copied. Paste it. Shrink it down just a little bit. Go up here to your, and just go a little bit lighter green. And you place it like that, symmetrical, or however you wanna to give it that illusion that this is lower. And if you want to go again, take the same one, shrink it down again, go a little bit lighter. And you begin to build this kind of button, beveled up button, you know, and you can, you know, I can even set it more like that. But you begin to see how the illusion of the color, I mean, this is just basic color theory and how you're, I mean, it's basically how reality is made up. It's just blotches of color create depth. That doesn't look right. We'll just go over here to the manual. Lighten up just a little bit more. And you begin to get this nice, I mean, you could do it with a gradient, but I mean, you could just make a circle and you could just gradient it to make it lighter and fade up and give it a 3D look, but it's totally different than that. So I'm getting a little carried away on the style, but you know, I can now give you another little example of how this just color can just create this illusion. Now we get that, we'll make it, now white matches the background. So your eye immediately perceives that this, and now we'll make another dark green, and we'll go right here around the rim, right here, watch. I'm going to put it behind the white. Command, not italics, but they're like brackets. You want the left bracket, pushes it down. And now I want to just pull this a little out. I want to, don't hold shift when you just pull this out, so it makes it a little bit fatter. And now you already begin to get this. Let me pull out a little bit. It's okay. And copy this. We want to set this as that secondary color. And then we want to go up here, drop that in, put it behind the white. And now we already begin to get this semi-3D. I mean, you can't scroll around it, but it still gives it that nice, clean, three-dimensional looking disc. But now you can get creative now that you understand. I mean, it is just color. So remember, darker is obviously a shadow. It's going to drop things back. If you guys go ahead and try this out, and you have something cool, you come up with a good idea, you have up with suggestions, just make your own video, or just send me a video response on here, and we'll try to accept it and check it out. And we need to network, because